Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly love tarot forecast. This is for the week of September 10th through September 16th, 2018. So Sagittarius, let's see what's going on for all of you out there in regards to love and romance and connection. Okay. We have Void of Course Moon. Let's see what accompanies this. We have Yod and Destiny. And we have Jupiter Abundance. Okay, so Sagittarius, whether you are coupled, single, dating, it doesn't really matter. The message of this is, in regards to love and romance, this week might be a bit of a challenge for you. If you're confused, you don't know how to make a decision, you don't know what you should do, you don't know what the path is forward, like whatever the case is where you feel conflicted and you're unsure, with Void of Course Moon, it's like, do not act. Don't make a decision or do something that you're not comfortable with or you're not sure about, because there's a big time chance that you might regret that later on, okay? So don't allow yourself to feel pressured or stressed, or, even if you're dealing with somebody who is just not like with it, playing games, whatever, this might not be so much the week to make a final decision about what you need to do. It looks to be more of a week for you to go with the flow and really observe, okay? If you are single, and I mean single in the fact of you're not talking to anybody, there's nobody that you're crushing on or hoping to be with, I feel you're coming off of kind of a challenging long journey of singlehood here, and this could even be with friendships where your friends have been scant as well, okay? But this here, it's like you've been on this long journey, and it's part of your destiny, okay? Part of your life path, and you're coming to the end of that, whether that absolutely changes this week or in the weeks to follow this one. With Jupiter here, that's your card, that's your own energy, and this is abundance, this is positive, happy, lucky, blessed energy, okay? So single, nothing been going on, you are coming to the end of that cycle, and it's a good time to really introspect and think about what you've been doing, what you've been going through, because honestly, to me, and I've walked this journey where I was completely single, scant friends, all of it. What you're learning about in that time is relationship in general, relationship with yourself, relationship with the universe, but more than that, what you truly deserve out of a relationship. It's like all about relationship and learning and growing, okay? And it's a very lonely walk, but when you get to the end and you realize how much you've changed as a person, you will understand why this was part of your journey. And there's a big, nice blessing at the end of that, okay? If you are in a committed relationship, this here is, if you've been going through like a lot of heartache and turmoil, we're coming to the end of that, for whatever that means for you, okay? If that means we're finally getting along, something really awesome happens for the two of you. I mean, this doesn't have to be challenging energy taking place between the two of you specifically. It could just be different challenges outside of their relationship or with job, and it's like we're coming to the end of that as well. If you are just dating, with this, it's like the start of the week could be a little rough and lonely and just like kind of confusing. But by the week's end, it's changing. That energy's turning around. Those of you who are just single and out, open, dating around, not just dating one particular person, hoping to turn that into more, but just kind of like dating around, again, it's kind of the same. Like the first part of the week might be a little bit maybe like you're not hearing back from anybody or there's like nothing, but then boom, here's all this beautiful luck for you. So Let's pull more cards, Sagittarius, and see what else comes out. Okay. So over here on your side, we have passion. So you're really feeling somebody, some of you, or you're feeling very passionate about what you want, how you want it to happen, even if you're dealing with this energy, like you know what you want, Sagittarius, 100%. But some of you, I feel, are kind of just like very dreamy, romantic, kind of up in the clouds about somebody. And over here on this side, we have you deserve love. So this, you know, would be the other person involved if you are somebody who is coming to this reading to look at, you know, you and another person. But listen, if you're completely single and you've been kind of having a hard time about the way different things happened or played out in a past relationship, not that you want it back, but just kind of hurt and hard to move on, like not really understanding, this coming out is like, Sagittarius, you deserve better, okay? You deserve better than what was happening here. And that's why it had to end and be hard that way. Otherwise, you would have never let it go, right? And your time is coming of happiness and bliss once again. If you are in a committed relationship, this, to me, the way this is looking is, over here, we are feeling insecure, undervalued, you know, or just suffering some depression or just self-esteem issues, whether it's associated with this side or just what they're going through in general, okay? And that's really iterated here. But with passion and love and understanding, it's like you could turn the whole situation around for that person, okay? And I feel like that's if you're dating or if you are committed to somebody, all right? And if you're completely single, again, hung up, not wanting it back, but trying to understand, let go, it's Sagittarius, you really deserved better. You totally did. And the universe knew that, and your own spirit knew that, but you, your personality, you know, the you that's in control here was like, no way, no how am I ever letting that go. And so that's why it happened that way. But your time is coming of restoration and happiness and healing and new love, okay? Also, those of you who are single, there could be some just unexpected, boom, out of nowhere offer, meeting somebody with this here, okay? So over, oh yeah, look at this. On this side, bring to fruition. And over here, shed the old. I like this, Sagittarius, because this right here is telling me some of you, there is beautiful energy taking place this week from a relationship, or if you started trying to manifest new love for yourself last fall, okay? So think to yourself, what were you doing last August, September, well, probably last September, October, November-ish, okay? If you are in the southern hemisphere, what would that be? March, April, May? Would that be your fall? I think that's your fall. So it's whatever relationship you were really focused on or hoping for back in the fall, or what you had started doing for yourself to manifest new love, you are getting the fruition of that, like the manifestation of that is coming this week, okay, with this card here. Now, Aspen over here, shed the old. I really feel those of you who are single, you know, and you've been having a hard time letting go of somebody, this is your confirmation, Sagittarius, that that is not what was meant to be. You see destiny here? It's like what was meant to be will be, and it may be time for you to kind of just let all of that go, because man, there is new love for you. I promise you that. It is your destiny, okay? But it's like you've got to get past this, whatever this is for you, whether you're hoping for reconciliation, whether it's just a bunch of emotional baggage, it's just a big time ball of confusion, not understanding what happened, you know, just different traumas of the past. Sag, let it go. This is a beautiful week for you. Love wants to come in. If you are committed to somebody. Again, I feel this is where we've been challenged, whether within the relationship itself or just other things going on that's affecting the relationship. There's a big time shift in that this week, and we're moving beyond that. But we've got to shed the emotional baggage. We've got to let it go, okay, on this side. And this side just needs to be very warm, compassionate, understanding. And, this will happen. This will happen. Don't give up. Don't give up. We'll get through this. If you are just dating somebody and it's like they're hesitant to commit to you, or you feel like they're distracted, they may be still getting over an ex themselves, okay, with those cards. And I would say, Sagittarius, the first message of don't make a decision would be don't force, don't push, just kind of hang back this week and see what happens with Jupiter showing up at the end of the read there, okay? So let's pull some tarot and see what else comes out here. And some of you, it may be that somebody you were interested in or something but was in a relationship or whatever. It may be that you run into them this week and you find out that they're single, okay? And they're interested and they've let the past go. It's just like this side has to really let the past go somehow, some way. And if you're completely single, this whole reading is for you, okay? But if you are involved with somebody or thinking about somebody coming to this reading, this is predominantly you, this is predominantly them. However, you can switch the energies if you resonate more over here. Okay, on this side, here's that confusion. I don't know what to do. And here's the Tower that sits right next to it, okay? Over on this side, we have the Queen of Swords and we have the King of Swords. Wow. So we've got the couple over there. The next card out would be the Five of Cups. Listen, I think we're a little bit confused right here, because that's what this is about, like confusion. I'm not sure what to do. But it's like if you kind of hold back and you observe and you're more in your like reflective type of state rather than, oh, I know what this meant and I know what that meant and I know what that, like, get rid of all of that. Really be a pure vessel and say, I want to see this through many different perceptions, through many different lenses, so that I can come to an understanding, and you will. Okay, so those of you who are hung up on somebody or you're hung up on what hurt you, this is a really good week to reflect and trust that it wasn't meant to be, Sagittarius. It wasn't. There is much better for you, okay, which will just really fill you with a lot of positive energy you haven't experienced in quite some time, okay? If you're just dating somebody, no commitment in place yet, again, it's kind of like either something happened or they're not giving or moving at the pace that you need. And don't decide. Don't throw the ultimatum out there. Like, none of that. I feel if you just hang back, you're kind of compassionate, understanding, not naive, but compassionate, understanding with good discernment. Sagittarius, there is beautiful change in the energy between the two of you. It's just like you might be quick to be like, you know what, screw you, I ain't dealing with this. But here's the universe saying, slow your roll, Sagittarius. Just go with the energy and see how it plays out, okay? If you are in a committed relationship, yeah, I do see it, just what I've been saying the whole time, because here you guys are. One of you is standing very strong and firm and true, and the other one is like a bit nervous and scared, and this isn't working, that isn't working, is kind of going through some things. So Sagittarius, again, this is where we give compassion, love, and understanding and help this person, move out of whatever energy is really encompassing them, or if this is about the relationship itself where things are like impacting it. Again, I feel like if we just stand strong and we stay positive and optimistic, like, it's gonna be okay. Totally gonna be okay with Jupiter showing up at the end. Like, don't worry, it's all gonna work out the way it is supposed to. 100%, I promise. And again, I am seeing that where if you're trying to be with somebody and it's like they're hesitant, I don't feel like they're totally over their ex or their last relationship. And so it's not a time to push and force, because you can't force somebody to get over their ex and decide to pick you, right? Like you can't. So you've got to decide and discern, Sagittarius. Maybe you need to pull back a little bit and not be so open and available, because it's very clear that, this person either needs to get over emotional baggage of the past or needs to let an ex of theirs go, all right? A very strong message of that coming through. So let's take a look at the intimate energies for the week. And also, again, those of you who... something about last fall, whatever was going on in your relationship or you were trying to achieve for yourself, that there is that energy coming in this week, okay? Could be with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So let's see what intimate energies are at play this week. All right, so over here we have indifference. So you're feeling kind of unfulfilled for some reason, but you have great desire going in. And here's the Three of Swords. So Sag, with these cards here, yeah, some of you who are just dating somebody, it's like they're distracted and it's really bothering you, okay? Again, hold back. There's destiny at play here, and the way it's going to go is the way it's going to go, but it's positive for you. So there's no reason to stress, fuss, fight, whatever. Like, just go with the flow this weekend and this week. And, it's not a time to make decision, even if you're like, I just don't know. It's like it will all kind of just happen for you. Does that make sense? And that's why it's like, no, hold back. Don't jump the gun. Don't decide, because it's like it will be shown to you. All right. Over here, look at this. We have the King of Swords again. My God, very strong air energy over on this side. And now look at this. We have the Queen of Wands. That's your energy right there. So we have two separate couples here. And now we have the Two of Swords. Listen, Sagittarius, those of you who are dating and you feel like the person that you are pursuing is, hung up on somebody else or just has emotional baggage or is, not fully in the relationship, you're right. However, Sagittarius, they're very attracted to you and your energy. They do want to date you. They do want to get to know you better. And maybe through your beautiful energy, they can finally let this emotional baggage of the past go, okay? It's just... some of you, it's like you're somebody's lucky charm. You're their star in the sky, okay? Whether we're dating and they're trying to get over some crap or you're in a significant relationship, it's like you're somebody's star, Sagittarius, and, they really love you. Again, whatever's returning back to you from what you were working on in the fall, same thing, all about you. If anything, it's like this side is all about this side, and this is the side that's like, I don't know, okay? Even if you are interested back or whatever, it's like, I don't know. And the reason why you don't know is different for all of you, even if you really want it, right? So let's see what the outcome is here. Oh, look at that. Sagittarius, miracles. Right there with your Jupiter abundance card. Listen, do not stress, do not fret, do not worry. Whether you are single and missing the past, single, waiting for a new romance, whether you are just dating around and, it's feeling funky, or you're dating a particular person who seems kind of distracted, or you are in a committed relationship where you and your partner have been struggling, or something outside of the relationship is causing, some tension and stress. Do not worry about it at all, okay? It's like what's going to be is going to be, and it will be revealed to you. Like you're just flowing into it. There's no stopping it. And with miracles, come on, like that's amazing. It's like things work out so much better than you were anticipating. That's why I was saying, don't think and tell somebody else how they feel, or it's really this. No, 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 no. It's a week of observation, feeling the energy, because what's going to be is going to be. Like, it's in motion. It's has already been going since the fall, the last autumn, okay? It's in motion. There's no stopping it, Sagittarius. But it's beautiful. So just go with it, okay? Those are your messages for this week, Sagittarius. I'm wishing you all the very best. Take care.